He's tough to miss.
Alright, I'll be back in 2 seconds, sorry.
Thanks, Alina. Really appreciate
I'd say
that.
he might be in the pokies machine because this time of day, the jackpot is probably not far off.
No, usually
Thousand?
he likes to do the pokey, red or black, doesn't he? About 11 or 12 at night, doesn't he? Because you've done that with him a couple of times, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, usually he likes the roulette, but I don't think they've got that there. But he'll probably make do with the pokey machines. There, I'd say.
Jeez.
No,
A sports bar, that would be totally right. Because he said yesterday when we were doing the show, guys, do we really want to be doing this, or let's go to a sports bar? And we went, oh no, mate, let's do the show. The Kiwis out there want to listen to a bit of Bhuja.
Yeah, apparently there's another bar called The Honest Lawyer as well, which isn't far from the airport, so that could be the next best bet.
The other go. I hope Alina's not going to take too much longer. I mean,
Jeez, it's only live radio, Alina.
Yeah,
come on.
Jeez, come on, Alina. Jeez.
So what's new with you, Jace?
I was just actually going to ask you, do I look fat in this jersey?
You don't look great in it, but you don't look fat.
It's just that I form-fitting kind of stuff I just don't really get away with. I think I'm looking really great, and then I see my reflection in the window there, and I've got a beer gut and man breasts. It's really disconcerting.
You kind of look like a bunch of grapes in a sock. Hold on, we'll put Alina on hold and Simon from Nelson's on the line.
Simon, are you there, mate?
Yeah, mate, yeah.
So are you at the turf bar?
No, I've been to the turf, mate. I've been to the turf.
It wasn't there.
So he's not there. I ordered a quick 12 just so I was real inconspicuous.
Yeah.
Right? Not for any other reason. And I just quietly knocked that back, had a look around the place, just smashed it over, and I'm back in the car now. I'm going to the Spates.
Is there an ale house, is there?
Yeah, I reckon that's the go.
Okay,
he's not going to be there, mate. It's not Leigh's kind of place, I don't feel.
No.
Anything with
We were thinking maybe The Honest Lawyer, but I'll tell you what we're going to do, Simon, since you've been such an amazing help to us, mate. You stay on the line and our good man Tom will sort you out some amazing prizes.
All right, brother.
Good on you, fella. We appreciate it.
Up next, we're at the Max Brew Bar.
Here's Pearl Jam. The search continues. The missing Leigh Hart, somewhere down in Nelson. Our good mate Simon, who rang up, he's been to 2 bars for us now, Matty. He's gone to the 3rd bar.
Yeah, well, he's actually finishing his pint at the second bar.
What's slightly concerning me is that our good mate Simon is having a pint every time he goes to the bar. If we send him to too many more, he's going to be as pissed as a chook.
And soon he's going to have to jump in an Uber, and we're going to have to get the Uber guy on the phone, because otherwise Simon will be too hammered to talk.
Well, wouldn't it be great, actually, if he eventually did find Leigh Hart, and then Leigh Hart ended up having to take Simon home?
Well, yeah, exactly. I just quite like how the 24th theme beeping has just somehow turned into Darude Sandstorm.
Yeah, what's that about?
But apparently there's a bar in Nelson called Liquid Bar, and that serves...
Are we going to go through every bar in Nelson, do you think?
Well, it serves Wakachangi, so I think it's not a bad option.
Okay, what's it called?
Liquid Bar. We'll give them a crack. He's very elusive thus far.
Do you like Darude? I could see you raving to this sort of carry-on.
Oh, yeah.
In your little hot pants with the...
Crack a couple of glow sticks, chuck the mesh singy on. Be rude not to, really. Maybe frost the tips.
Kia ora. Welcome to Liquid New Zealand Bar. 3 times winner, Best Bar Nelson. Please leave a message. We'll get right back to you. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, g'day, mate. It's Jason Hoyton Lobo de Noche. We're calling from Radio Hodaki. Listen, it's just a bit of a weird inquiry, actually. Our other co-host, Leigh Hart, the guy that does the Hellers ads, if he's there, could you tell him possibly to give us a call at 0800 Hodaki? We really need to have a bit of a chat with him. We've got Name That Tune coming up. He's not here, and that's his kind of thing.
KFC Wheeler Chicken also. It's a pretty big time of day.
It is. So if you could get him to call 0800 Hodaki, that would be great, mate. Thanks for that. Thanks, mate.
Beauty.
Daily Bhuja with KFC.
Red Hot Chili Peppers there on Daily Bhuja this Wednesday afternoon. Someone's texted in, Maddie, that they were in Peaches and Cream in Nelson. They're not specifying what they were buying there, but they said they saw who they thought was Leigh Hart buying a bumper pack of Herbal Ignite.
Yeah, what's a bumper pack of Herbal Ignite?
Well, I guess you know how you get those like muscle building sort of stuff, supplements. You'd know this, going to the gym and all that sort of carry on. You know how you get those massive tubs of the stuff?
Yeah, but why would that be in peaches and cream?
Well, because they sell like Herbal Ignite.
Oh, right.
You know, for people that are struggling sexually to ignite their
I get you. I thought
erections.
it was all
I
like
imagine.
sex toys and things.
Well, no, they have all sorts of stuff in peaches and cream.
Really? Have you been in there about
Yeah, I've been into peaches and cream.
What did you
I'm
get?
unashamed to say so. And what was really amazing about it, actually, was that the woman that was behind the counter was the most amazing saleswoman. And it was quite an embarrassing question when she came up to me initially and said, you know, what are you after?
Did she get you to upsize?
Well, no, I ended up buying about 4 different things. It was fantastic. And a little outfit for myself as well, just to zhuzh things up a bit. She was amazing.
You got the swing, the gag, everything.
I was going in there for Herbal Ignite myself, and I ended up with all sorts of...
Walked out with a rubber arm.
Well, all sorts of carry on. I tell you what, we've got a lot of callers on the line. Let's go to one of them now. G'day, Matt.
G'day, mate.
How you going, man? Who are we speaking to?
Scotty here.
Scotty. You having a good day?
I am, mate, I am.
Where are you calling from, Scotty?
Just north of Christchurch.
Oh, okay. Nice. How's Christchurch today? It's been pretty crap up here.
Mate, it's crap. It's been snowing. Yeah, cold day.
Can I ask you, have you ever been into a peaches and cream shop?
Yes.
Can I ask you what specifically you're going for?
Just a bit of a browse. Around.
I tell you what's
Yeah.
really weird, Simon, is... no, what was your name again? Scott, sorry. Is when you're in a peaches and cream or a sex shop and there's like 4 or 5 other guys in there browsing as well. It's quite an awkward, sort of strange atmosphere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell you
What are you in there for, mate?
Tell you what would leave peaches and cream in their dust, I'm sure, is the sex shops in Amsterdam. Holy
yeah, they're
hell,
pretty
had
intense.
a browse in there. Good God.
Yeah. Very
Plenty of
intense.
stuff that they say you shouldn't do in the Bible in that shop, I'll tell you what.
Now, tell me, Scott, what are you calling up about, buddy?
The Bhuja Hawk.
Oh, yes, of course. There was a Bhuja Hawk. Well spotted, my friend. I tell you what we'll do. You stay on the line and our good mate Tom will sort you out with some sort of amazing prize. Maybe even something from Peaches and Cream.
Beautiful. Thanks, fellas.
Thanks, mate. Have a great afternoon. Here's Weezer. This is Bhuja.
You have 113 new messages.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I was just wondering, where the newspaper boy was. Haven't seen a newspaper in a couple days. Wondering if you ever gonna come back. Guess who? Sorry to leave you so many messages. Just lonely here, thinking about the muscle-bound paper boy. Wishing he'd come by and bring me some good news.
Oh, Herbert, you got to love Herbert. Hey, the time is 4:52 now. For those of you that have been listening to the show, you'll know that we have no Leigh Hart at the moment.
But Heartwatch is still going, so
it is.
We've got Tom on the case in the B studio, so if you call 0800 Hodaki if you're in the Nelson region, maybe he's even left Nelson by now, God knows.
Indeed.
If you've seen Leigh Hart, text in 3483 or 0800 Hodaki. Going to track the man down.
Now, listen, because of the time, it is, of course, when we do name that tune. And Mania's joining us in the studio. G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. How you getting on?
Yeah, good, thanks. Listen, you did a great job the last time you did this, mate.
Thanks, mate.
And can I just say how impressed I was? I don't know if you noticed this, Matty. Mania sitting up there for the last hour practicing his tunes. And you know how it works in radio, my friend. You give a person an opportunity, you open that door up just a little crack,
Yeah.
and Mania could nail this again, and Leigh Hart's on the bones of his arse.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, when Matty told me he might have missed his flight, my palms started sweating.
Yeah, well, I could tell you were nervous when I came in.
Were your knees weak and your arms were heavy?
Yes.
I noticed that you went and you were practicing your guitar over by the girls at Flavour.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Do you do that often?
Well,
do you,
no, I just
Mania?
happened to be there and they were in the vicinity. There's nothing.
You're not that really annoying guy, you know, at a party that, you know, breaks out the guitar
Anyway,
and starts
here's one
singing
more.
tunes. Yeah, exactly. You're not that guy, are you?
No.
All right, Mania, what have you got for us? Talk us through it, my friend. My bad. It's time now for Mania's Name That Tune.
Thanks, Josh. You had me flustered there for a second. I thought we were going to go raw without the sting.
Yeah, no, we'd never do that, mate.
Can't go raw dog.
No, I can't go raw dog. Now, today's one, I wanted to do something, as I usually do, a little bit, sort of related to something that might be in the headlines at the moment.
Okay.
It's not.
You see, that's good too.
Topical.
Topical. Lee couldn't give a crap about what's going on in the papers.
Yeah, but I also didn't want to play just the first few notes of a song like I did last time. I thought that was a wee bit too obvious, so I picked something from a wee bit deeper into the song.
Yeah,
nice.
If you just play it, Manai, that'd be
Jesus, you're impressing me more and more.
Thanks, mate. Without any further ado, here we go.
Wow, that was...
Manai, you can actually tell what the song is.
Yeah, that is amazing, mate.
Is that too much, maybe?
I don't know. Give us one more little tootle there. It just sounded great.
Oh,
He cooked it.
The last second, your opportunity of nailing it. You blew it, Manai. No, that was awesome, man. If you know what that tune was, give us a call now on 0800 Hodeke. Love to hear from you.
Daily Bhuja with KFC. This is Bhuja with Jason Hoyt.
Yes, indeed it is. Welcome back to the show. Sounds Leigh Hart at the moment. But our good man Manai stood in to do Manai's Name That Tune. And, mate, can I say, sterling bloody job you did there, Manai.
Thanks, mate. I choked towards the end.
Well, you did actually. You butchered the second run. But
Can we get a little refresher?
Oh, jeez, the bloody guitar's all the way up.
Oh, see, this is rookie stuff.
It's all going downhill for you now, buddy.
God damn it, I'm flustered. The lights are on. There's about 100 people watching them through the
It's live
windows
radio,
right now.
Manai. It's pretty
Welcome to
scary
our
stuff.
lives.
All right, here we go.
Very nice, mate. Very
No,
nice.
that's
Let's go to Mike and Ruakaka. G'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
How's life, Mike?
Great, bud. Great.
Excellent. And, no, you go.
No, I'll go. Do you ever go to the Ruakaka Tavern there, Mike?
Been a couple of times.
Won the jackpot there once.
Oh, good on you, mate.
800. The little old lady who'd been there all day was bloody pissed.
Seriously? $800?
840, I think.
What are you talking on the pokies or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
On the old
Oh,
jackpot.
good stuff.
It's a good day at the Tav.
All right, Mike, let's cut to the chase, my friend. Can you name Manai's tune?
Fleetwood Mac, Running in the Shadows.
It is Fleetwood Mac, mate, but it's not called Running in the Shadows, sorry.
Yeah,
Hey,
I know what it is then, yeah.
sorry about that, Mike, but thanks for the call, man. Thanks for listening, man. Have a great afternoon. Let's go to David and Welly. G'day, mate. David? Yeah, good, man. How you going?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Excellent. Can you name that tune, David?
I was actually going to say Arctic Monkeys.
Oh,
No, it's not, sorry, mate.
sorry about that, David.
No
But
worries.
you have a great afternoon. Thanks for listening, buddy. Let's go to Paul and Welly also. G'day, mate.
Hi, how are you going?
Yeah, very well, Paul. Yourself?
Yeah, great, thanks.
Yeah, what do you do down in Welly, Paul?
Just work in supply chain.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Quite fitting.
I hear you guys, very fitting, got a bit of rough weather overnight as well.
Yeah, it's not as bad as Auckland, I don't think. It's been pretty cold and windy and lots of rain, but not quite as bad as you guys, I don't think.
Right, okay. All right, Paul. I've got a feeling you're going to know this, but let's cut to the chase, my friend. Can you name that tune?
Yep, it's The Chain by Fleetwood Mac.
Spot on, mate. Absolutely spot on.
As soon as you said you worked in chain
Supply
that
chain.
was clever. That was really clever how you did that.
Yeah.
Well done, Paul. Well done, buddy.
Of course, picked that because Neil Finn this week's just announced that he's the newest member of Fleetwood Mac. Imagine him plucking away at the start of the
Okay, you're going on a bit now.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty good.
Paul,
Yep.
stay on the line, buddy, and we'll sort you out. You were actually crapping your pants, Manai, weren't you, that no one was going to guess that?
Oh, I had faith. I had faith that there'd be a supply chain worker out there who'd know exactly what I was on about.
I had a word with Chewbacca and said, Chewie, come on, Lee's not here. Can we play this baby out? Good tune, this, and he just wouldn't have anything. Wouldn't go there, Loba Denocha.
He's on the Jägermeisters early this week as well.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know what
there
he gets
go.
like.
Yeah. He just drops a bloody straw in there. Look at him.
So instead of this, we'll go to the Offspring, shall we?
Yeah, we're going to talk to Simon next.
Oh, yes.
Heart Watch continues. If you know where Leigh Hart is, give us a text, 3483 or 0800 Hodaki.
Such a good song.
Maybe we should put him on the side of a milk carton.
Imagine Neil Finn in there.
Just when you thought drunk middle-aged baby boomer parents couldn't love him anymore, he joins Fleetwood Mac.
Boom. The Offspring there on Daily Bhuja this Wednesday afternoon. Don't forget around 5:20, of course, being a Wednesday, we'll have the KFC Wheel of Chicken, Matty. And geez, I was really excited because when I came in, you said we were going to get some KFC delivered, but apparently that's going to be next week.
Yeah, there's been a lot of confusion around that. It's going to be next Wednesday because we could have got Leigh's portion this weekend.
Well, exactly. He always eats about 6 or 7 pieces of the chicken. We're left with a sort of detritus, as it were.
And we're doing Heart Watch at the moment because he went to flew to Nelson this morning to McCashin's Brewery, and then we got a text around 1:30 saying he's not going to be able to fly back, even though the flight he was booked on did make it back to Auckland in time.
Totally fine, apparently.
And then we had Simon on the trail. He went to the McCashin's Brewery and to another bar to try and find him. He couldn't find him.
Well, I think he's actually been to about 4 or 5 bars. I mean, he's going beyond the call of duty here. Yes. I feel like we're getting to the stage with Simon where potentially we may have to start paying for his taxi.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to get him an Uber driver at some stage. Someone spotted him at Farmers in Nelson.
Okay,
looking at the jacket section. And
well, he does that. He goes down over, to different places, but he doesn't pack anything.
No.
And he just buys new clothes wherever he is.
It's pretty rock and roll. But apparently we've got Quaid on the line.
Yes.
Who has seen Leigh at the top of Trafalgar Street.
Quaid, g'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
How's life?
Oh, yeah, it's not too bad, actually. A whole lot better after I saw old Leigh. I was wondering why he was acting a little bit suspicious on the street.
Right, okay, so describe, where is Quaid Street in Nelson?
Quaid Street?
No, Trafalgar Street. This is
Trafalgar. Trafalgar Street, then. Is that in sort of the centre town, the red light district?
Yeah, you could say that if you wanted to, but right at the top, right at the front of the church steps.
Right, okay.
Pretty much where I last looked at him. Do you think he's going to be inside a bar?
Yeah. Look, I'll tell you what we want you to do, Quaid, if you could do this for us, mate, is any bar around that area, just pop in, see if you can see him, and then maybe give us a call and hand the phone over to him so we can speak to him?
Fantastic. Yeah, I'll do that now.
Was he wearing what looked like a brand new jacket from Farmers by any chance?
No, he was wearing a black shirt, some old dusty blue jeans.
Yeah. Okay, he's had a biggie.
That sounds about right.
He's had a biggie.
Yeah.
All right, Quaid, we'll stay in touch, buddy. Thanks for giving us the call. We appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Good on you, mate. Yeah, thanks, Quaid.
Someone said, is finding Leigh and Nelson a modern version of Where's Wally?
Oh, I loved Where's Wally.
It's great.
It's good times.
Yeah. Well, it depends how many dusty-looking people with jeans and a black shirt are in Nelson, I suppose.
You know what you and I should do? We should start our own little Lost program. You know, where you find
Lost
relatives and stuff?
Is your partner wasted in a bar somewhere? We'll find them.
Brilliant. White Stripe. New one there from Foster the People next to me. Quite fruity, that one, wasn't it, Matty?
A little bit.
Quite fruity. Now, we've had some pretty chaotic weather up in Auckland, and we are cognizant of the fact that the rest of the country doesn't really give a shit.
It's not just Auckland, it's a lot of the North Island, some of the South Island as well.
Apparently, Wellington was pretty grim too, so, our thoughts go out to them, and there's been a lot of damage. I don't know what it was like on the North Shore, Matty, but it was absolute carnage in West Auckland. When I drove in today, seriously, I thought I was driving through the apocalypse. There were trees down, there were houses broken, it was just a nightmare.
Yeah, it was pretty windy, although this morning I was actually, I went outside and then it was sort of pissing down, and then it was sunshine, and then there was hail, so it's Mother Nature's rather hormonal at the moment.
Yeah. But I tell you what, we lost our power last night.
You did?
Right.
You were one of the 1 in 3 Aucklanders?
Well, 1 in 3 or 1 in 4. And, for a lot of people, they may see that as really annoying, but actually, I kind of used it as an opportunity of kind of rekindling the romance with my wife, if you know what I mean.
You dog.
Imagine this, if you will, Matt, please.
Don't know if I want to.
We'll just go along with it for the time being. Kids are in bed.
Probably a good thing.
Jace lights the fire.
You going to talk about yourself in third person in this?
Oh, no, I lit a fire, right? Lit some candles.
Candles and a fire?
Well, just around the place, just to sort of give it a bit of ambiance.
Sorry, carry on.
Laid some sheepskins.
Bit of a fire hazard, isn't it?
Well, I mean, there's a door on the fire, so it's all. It's not an open fire. I mean, ideally, an open fire would be better in this scenario, but you're right. I wouldn't put a sheepskin by an open fire. No,
certainly not next to the candle.
So I lit the fire. I put the sheepskins down. Lit the candles. Got my little outfit that I got from Peaches and Cream.
The later
sounding even really horrendous to me now, actually. I don't know that I want you to imagine this.
Is this the leather Lederhausen?
No, it's the leather jodhpurs.
Oh, good God.
Cowboy jodhpurs. And my wife, she got into a...
So sorry, were you doing all this? You were lighting the fire, lighting the candles, putting the sheepskin rug down, putting in your leather Lederhausen on it. Is this all in front of your wife?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it more romantic if she sort of walks in on it rather than watching you?
Oh, no. There's something sexy about a guy making the effort in preparation for lovemaking.
Not when he's in his jodhpurs.
And then I lay down next to her on the sheepskin and warm, toasty heat coming off there, and just it's got a little bit of her hair, and I tucked it behind her ear, and well, I'll cut it pretty short, Matt, but we made passionate and amazing love on that sheepskin rug in front of the fire. The only downside, because it's in our lounge, the only downside to the whole thing was that Terry was there as well, you see.
Terry? Who's the
aerobics guy.
Aerobics instructor.
Yeah. Well, he had nowhere to go and he needed to stay the night, and he was just sitting on the couch watching Netflix on his phone.
I doubt he was watching the bloody Netflix. So what, he's just watching you?
Well, I guess so. I was so into the moment, man, it didn't matter to me anymore, mate.
It's a bit greedy of you, isn't it? Should have just got Terry involved.
Well, I don't know what he did later on in the night, but it was pretty special for me, man. Pretty special. Hey, have we got the KFC Wheeler Chicken coming up pretty soon?
I do believe so, fairly soon.
Not right now, New Zealand, so don't ring now. Soon is AC/DC. AC/DC there on Daily Bhuja this Wednesday afternoon. Now, we have been doing the heart hunt, trying to locate Leigh Hart in Nelson. And this amazing guy, Simon, rang us up and said, mate, I'm in Nelson. Do you want me to go around and try and find him? And so this guy is totally legit. Simon, where are you at now, mate? What's going on?
Well, mate, I've been everywhere. I've been to, I went to Harry's bar. I went to the Max bar. Look, I mean, there was like 2 old age pensioners in there,
right?
The last of their money for the week.
That's on top of the turf bar. You must be pretty steamed by now, Simon.
Nursing a beer for 4 hours.
Look, I had a few beers, and then I was like, I sort of thought, like, I need to get into the actual mind of the man. Where is he?
Dangerous place. That's a dangerous place.
Careful what you wish for there, Simon.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm like, well, he's got to be hungry, right? Because I'm bloody starving.
Yeah, good call, mate.
So I went to Burger Culture. That's next door to the Max Bar. Good burger in there. It was great. Just wolf that down because I'm in a hurry. I'm on a mission.
Yeah, good on you.
And he wasn't in there. I went to pizza next. Went to both pizza places. I have to order a pizza, right? And now I just feel completely disgusted with myself.
Well, Simon, it's Wednesday after all. You should have checked KFC.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, mate, that's back in Tahuna. There is another sprig and fern there.
Right. Well, Simon, you're doing an amazing job, mate.
How many beersies have you had so far, Simon?
Well, take away, carry the one. 3.
I'm telling you, Leigh's going to end up rescuing Simon.
Yeah,
I know
we're going to
mate.
have to pay for a taxi driver for you soon.
But having said that, Matty, he's had a couple of pizzas and a burger as well to soak it all up. So that's sensible stuff.
No, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm a bit bloated, to be honest. But apart from that, look. I mean, I just wanted to give you this final update. I don't know if Leigh's here. I would have thought it would have been easier to spot.
Yeah.
Given the propensity of the man, but look, I'm willing to give it another go tomorrow.
Well, mate, if he's not here tomorrow, we're definitely going to call you, Simon.
Tell you what, if you do find him, you're probably both on pretty good similar levels. You'd have a great Wednesday night out in Nelson if you do find him.
Good point, Matty. Good point, mate.
Well, that's kind of what I was looking for.
Good call.
I do listen to the show every day, and, you sort of, I think we spat the same kind of bullshit.
Right.
So, I thought we'd probably get on quite good, but, never mind.
Well, Simon, we're going to sort that out, my friend. Thank you so much. You've done a great job. Sterling effort. Above and beyond.
All right. I love the show, guys.
Thanks, mate. Have a great afternoon. Hey, if you want to play the KFC Wheeler Chicken, give us a call right bloody now.
It's the KFC Wheeler Chicken.
Oh, yes, indeed. The KFC Wheel of Chicken, the highlight of the Daily Bhuja week. Of course, that guy from Audio Slave's got a hell of a voice, doesn't he, Matty?
We did, yeah.
But I tell you what, it is a big, big highlight. No. Jeez. Seriously, it's been that kind of week. But we've got Aaron from Papamoa on the line. G'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
How you going, Aaron?
A little bit cold, but yeah, I'm all right.
Good stuff. So you'd like some nice hot KFC, maybe?
Indeed, yeah, with some seasoning.
Beautiful, mate, beautiful. What do you do down in Papamoa?
Sell car parts.
Oh, okay. What's the most popular car part?
EGR valves.
Do you know what those are, man?
Oh yeah, the old ECR valves. You never thought it'd be easy just selling the whole cars rather than bit by bit?
Maybe a bit more profitable.
You make a lot of money on parts, though.
Oh yeah, that's good. Especially those valves.
Absolutely, mate, absolutely. Now, Aaron, have you ever played the KFC Wheel of Chicken before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so you'd be pretty nervous then, I imagine.
I'm very nervous.
You know,
I'm outside here and cold. Yeah, very nervous.
It's life-changing, mate. You'll be a celeb in Papamoa now.
Yeah.
All right, my friend, let's cut to it. Do you want a hard, medium, or soft spin?
Can I go hard and fast, anti-clockwise?
Whoa, here for a good time,
Easy
not
on.
a long time.
Hard and fast, anti-clockwise. Away you go, Matty.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Hello.
Oh, God, I'm good. I mean, Dan Carter's got his left foot, and I've got my bloody spinning abilities.
You certainly are a spinner. The great news for you, Aaron, is you've won a $100 KFC voucher.
Awesome.
No worries, my friend. Brilliant stuff. Stay on the line, and our good mate Tom in Studio B will sort you out. Thanks for the call, man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No worries.
Hey, rumour has it
Yes.
that Leigh Hart has been
Heart spotted.
tracked down in a bar in Nelson.
Brilliant.
And we're going to try call it next, I think.
Good stuff, mate.
Daily Bhuja with KFC's new Zinger Mozzarella Burger. Seize the cheese.
Daft Punk there on Daily Bhuja Wednesday afternoon. For those of you that have just jumped in your car and are joining us, we assaulted Leigh Hart today. He basically went missing, Maddie and Nelson, didn't he?
I believe in the military they call it AWOL.
Yeah. And he said he missed his flight and so forth because of the weather debacle. But we had confirmed by Tom in Studio B that, in fact, his flight from Nelson arrived back in Auckland about an hour and a half before the show. So
yeah, we didn't buy it. Supposedly he was in meetings.
Yeah, whatever. He was at a brewery, for God's sake.
Exactly. So we've been trying to track him down. Simon's done well.
Simon's been to like 5 bars.
He's pretty steamed now. He's been to 5 bars, so we've had to let Simon get an Uber home.
Yeah.
But rumour has it he's at Harry's bar.
Well, we've actually genuinely got a tip-off that he's at Harry's bar in Nelson, so shall we give him a call?
Yeah.
Bloody better be.
Got
to end this.
Hope Harry's keeping an eye on him.
Yo.
Hi, is this Harry's bar?
Yeah, this is Harry's bar, yes.
Is this Harry?
Not quite. This is Cataldo at Harry's bar.
Cataldo.
Cataldo. G'day, mate. How you going? Having a good day?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm good.
Listen, this is Jason Hoyt and Lobo de Noche from Radio Hodaki. I don't know if you listen to our show, Bhuja. Do you listen to it?
Yeah, Harry. Yeah, it's you and Leigh Hart, isn't it?
It is. Yes,
Funny,
that's correct.
Funny you should mention him.
But we've had a tip-off, my friend, because we've been trying to track down Leigh Hart. We know that he's somewhere in Nelson, and we played the averages and thought, well, he's most likely at a bar. Someone tipped us off and said he's at Harry's bar. Is that true?
Yes, I've actually, funny you say, because I work here behind the bar. Obviously, I've answered the phone there, but I thought it was him at first because he came in just by himself and ordered a beer, but then it was the second beer, the third beer, the fourth beer.
Yeah, that'd be right.
Look at the cocktail menu. But yeah, I thought it was him, but I must have realised that it must have definitely been him, yeah.
Right, is he still there, man?
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now.
What is it? What is he? Can you sort of paint a picture for us for what he looks like?
Well, he's bald.
Yes.
Yeah, but is he like hunched over the bar?
Is he depressed looking, or is he in good spirits? What's his demeanour?
Has he said, just bring me
He
the
looks,
bottle?
he looks quite vacant, actually. Yeah. He's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
he's
Yeah, I
got
know
the
that
paper in
look.
front of him.
Has he done the old, just bring me the bottle yet?
Yeah, it looks like he's fully focused on whatever article's in front of him.
Right, okay. Well, if you could hand the phone over to him, we'd really appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Do you reckon he's going to get a bit weird if I hand the phone to him?
Oh,
he'll
who
be
cares?
Yeah, okay, well, here's Leigh. Leigh. Yeah, here's the phone, Leigh.
Just coming through the other side there. And, yeah, hello. Who's it?
Yeah, g'day, mate. It's Jace.
Oh, hey, mate. You well? Been trying to get hold of you for ages.
What do you mean?
How do you mean?
What do you mean you've been trying to get hold of me? I've been trying to get hold of you.
Oh, have you? I've been trying everything. I've been trying the prize line. I even rang up around 5 o'clock during Name That Tune, hoping to get hold of someone there, thinking, you know...
Bloody good name.
Hold of you.
Bloody good name. That tune by Manaya again, my friend.
What did he do?
Fleetwood Mac.
The Chain. It was really good.
Very good.
You're joking.
Very good, Leigh Hart.
I tried to call your mobile number, but it's sort of after 2 rings it cut off, which means someone's on the other end sort of cancelling it.
Oh, look, sorry, guys. I'm just going to head outside for a minute. It's a bit noisy in here. Hold on. Just heading outside. Manaya did a Fleetwood Mac song, did he?
Yeah, well, there's no worry about Name That Tune right now, because we were expecting you in the studio, mate. Your flight arrived on time in Auckland.
Yeah, but you got my message, though, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, well, the flight arrived, but I wasn't on it because there were things happening at this end that I couldn't control because of the weather last night and stuff.
Right, okay.
At home and have you seen the news, haven't you?
Well, yeah, no, I haven't actually because I don't have power in my house.
Right. Okay. I could... well, someone's walking just in a cab saying they're listening to this as they drive past. But I've had all these weirdos coming up to me and try to sort of, I don't know, sort of almost trap me or something or snare me. Or what the hell's going on? What are you doing?
Oh, we've just been trying to track you down. So what's your plan now? Are you just staying in Nelson, are you?
Well, I have to. I've got no choice. I mean, as I say, I've been trying to get hold of you guys. I will say, though, you guys got a lot of fans down here, a lot of love for Jason and Matt down here.
Oh, that's great.
Tell you what, we should. So, could people just come down to Harry's Bar and it's your shout then?
Good call.
Yeah, they could come down to Harry's Bar or
and you just buy them
bar across the road, and
you'll buy them a beer, will you?
The Cod and Lobster have been there as well. That's a good spot too. It's like more of a brasserie than a bar, I suppose, but Harry's is definitely a bar.
We've had a guy, Simon Leigh, he's been tracking you all afternoon. He's been to 5 bars, he's been to 2 pizza joints and a burger joint. He's humiliated himself, basically, he said.
He's hammered, basically.
He's hammered.
Well,
but
I'll tell you what, if he comes down to Harry's Bar, I'll shout him a beer.
Simon, if you can hear us, get to Harry's Bar. The Uber is on us, my friend.
Anyone in Nelson, get down to Harry's Bar. Beers on Leigh Hart.
I wouldn't say everyone.
You're just going to chuck your card behind the bar, are you?
Good on you, buddy.
What a guy.
Stack that tab.
I've got his card on.
You've redeemed yourself there massively.
But what's happened? So you didn't get our messages or anything?
No.
Hey, we better go, mate. We've got to play a song.
Yeah, sorry, guys. It's the second time I've done this to you guys.
That's all right, mate.
Harry's Bar, free beers on Leigh Hart. Well, this is quite an appropriate song, really.
Yeah, I reckon. Nearly gets me every time, that song. I'm just about to go in there and it has that last little beat.
Yeah, it's a sneaky little devil, that one, Jace.
I'll tell you what else happened today, because we lost our power last night. We didn't have any power all day. Not only that, Maddie, but of course my daughter's school was cancelled. So I had my 10-year-old at home, right, with no power. So she couldn't go on the computer. She couldn't go on any of her games because she couldn't charge them up. I was put in the terrible situation, Matt, of having to spend time with my daughter.
Oh, don't know about that.
And you know when she's bored, she gets really hungry. I couldn't make her anything because nothing was working. So I had to go and bloody drive around to find some food that she wanted to eat. God.
Couldn't you play Monopoly or something?
Well, that's what I mean. I had to actually spend time with her.
Well, you might, because my mum works at a school, and I went round to their place today to try and just sort of eat some of their food, and Mum was home, and it was awkward. I had to sort of sit there and have a coffee with her.
Oh, God.
Like I saw her car and wanted to go in and have a coffee. It was a bit awkward, really.
Yeah, well, I had a really weird thing when I got back from Australia. My wife's father's girlfriend, who I'll call Miriam, so like my wife's stepmum,
Yeah.
when I got off the plane from Sydney back to Auckland, I saw that I'd missed a call from Miriam.
And she's the one you really don't like, eh?
No, Matt.
I thought you were saying off air.
No, Matt.
Royal pain
This
in
is
your ass or
absolutely
something?
true. And I saw that I'd missed a call from Miriam. And so I went, geez, that's weird. So, and they knew we were in Australia. So I gave her a call and went, g'day, Miriam. And she was like, hey, Jace, how are you? And she's Dutch.
What? Oh, right. Is that your Dutch accent?
Yeah.
You do-
Hey, Jace, how's it going?
But is
I
she
know that's not
Dutch or Canadian?
No, she's Dutch. And
Canadian Dutch.
And she kept going, oh, it's so lovely that you called me. And I was like, well, didn't you call me? And she was like, oh, I didn't actually say that, but apparently she hadn't called me at all. And so I was ringing her up just randomly to say hello. And she was stoked.
But there's something going on with you and Miriam.
Well, no, there's nothing going on with me and Miriam. I didn't buy her a chemise.
All right. Because if you were
I saw that I missed a call from her, so I rang her, but she didn't call me at all.
If you were sleeping with Miriam, that'd make a heap
I
of
do
it.
not want to sleep with Miriam, Pete. I mean, that's her partner.
Who's Pete?
Matt.
Is it just like a keys?
I'm not sleeping with Miriam.
You confusing the names? Is it just like a big keys in the bowl situation when you go round for Christmas?
I'm telling you right now, I do not have any desire to sleep with my partner's dad's partner.
It's not what you're saying off air.
Oh. Didn't we have a hawk before?
We did, but everyone called up and then they stopped calling because you started talking about how you wanted to sleep with your stepsister, mother-in-law.
Oh, it's just getting worse. Go to a song.
You wanted to dedicate this to Miriam, didn't you? Up all night.
I know she does like this. Guns N' Roses there on Daily Bhuja. Let's not muck around here, Matty. Let's go straight to the phone line. G'day, Matt.
G'day, mate.
How you going, man? Who are we speaking to?
Speaking to Sean from Christchurch.
Sean from Christchurch. Good stuff, mate. Are you having a good day, Sean?
I am at the moment, mate, sitting in a nice warm vehicle, watching my 12-year-old daughter freeze in the cold, playing netball.
I'm glad you said playing netball, otherwise that just sounded like some
it
weird,
sounded a bit
torturous
mean, actually,
type
but,
pastime that you like to do.
Hey, tell me, Sean, do you know, does your daughter like the computer and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, she does indeed.
It's amazing how, like, we've had a power cut up here in Auckland, how they fall apart if they can't use those things, isn't it?
That's right. If I can turn the Wi-Fi off, I have the power.
Yes, indeed, my friend.
No,
Hey,
no, my mother used to say, go outside and play.
Same, mate.
That makes me sound really
I remember
old.
going
I'm
out,
28.
I used to go to my dad and go, I'm bored, Dad. And he'd go, why would I care?
See, my mother went, only boring people get bored.
Oh,
So,
yeah. See, that just really...
okay. Gloves are off, eh?
That really just gets my goat, man. Hey, no, it's Sean, wasn't it?
That's right.
What are you calling up about, man?
I could have sworn I've heard the Bhuja hawk.
Yes, you did, Sean. Of course you did, mate. Well done, good spotting. And I tell you what, you're sitting in your nice warm car. We're going to pass you over to Tom in Studio B, and he's going to give you some sort of amazing prize. How does that sound?
Fantastic. Thanks, lads.
Sean, do you know anyone in Nelson?
I know that Leigh's up there, isn't he?
I was just going to say, he's at Harry's Bar. He said no one's turned up yet. He's got his card in his hot little
He's
hand.
buying the beers, Sean.
Waiting to buy a few rounds for people, and no one's turning up.
It's a wee bit far to drive, lads. It's a wee bit far to drive.
Yeah, okay, fair call, mate. Well, stay on the line, Sean. We'll sort you out with that prize. You see, that's what we did last time, Matty, but I was too busy crapping on, and then I didn't answer the phone lines. All the phone lines dropped out.
Yeah.
And then we ended up talking about my bloody stepmother like I wanted to go to bed with her.
Yeah, like you want to... Well, you do, don't
Well,
you?
I don't, Matt. This is the point.
Said she's really hot, though.
Imagine Dragons there. Was that a new one, Matty? I think it was a new one, wasn't it?
A new one called Next to Me.
God, I love it when we play new songs on the station. It's amazing.
I love a brand spanking ditty.
So do I, mate. Particularly a new brand spanking ditty.
Yeah, well, speaking of... There's no segue there. But I've found where you can get the cheapest... this is more your area, but the cheapest drugs, booze and cigarettes in the world. They've done a sort of like a Venn diagram type map.
Do you know how much it costs for a packet of cigarettes now, mate?
Oh, whatever. Isn't it like $25?
$27. And that's for the cheap ones.
And a lot of that's going to Jacinda.
Well, exactly. Ridiculous.
Yet you're still buying... Imagine how much money you'd save if you weren't buying those durries.
Well, yeah, boy. when I used to smoke, it cost me a fortune.
Oh, right, yeah, now that you're not on the lung busters.
Yeah. So what were you saying?
So there's a list of the cheapest places in the world for both licit and illicit substances.
Well, you know that people are going to hear this and now plan their itineraries around this sort of stuff, don't you?
Well, yeah, the India trip, you want to put New Zealand because it's the most expensive. But apparently Luxembourg, being crowned the reigning champ, apparently it only costs 10% of the average weekly take-home wage to get on the beersies and the gearsies, so to speak.
Right, okay, so they obviously don't have tax and stuff on it, they just...
Well, there's no tax on illegal drugs, I suppose.
Right, okay.
But also the ciggies and the beersies, yeah.
Luxembourg is the place to go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit of an extreme move to move all the way to Luxembourg just so you can get cheap ciggies and, just go to duty-free.
Not really, because you can just go straight to Scandinavia, Northern Europe, because Switzerland, Norway, Iceland, Netherlands, France and the Bahamas filled out the rest of the top 5.
In terms of really cheap, good stuff.
Yeah, really cheap, good stuff.
Well, interestingly too, those places that you just mentioned, in terms of the happiness of their citizens, are right up the list as well. So there's probably a pretty good correlation between cheap drugs and booze and happy people.
Smoking a lot of spliffs, that's for sure. And the most expensive places in the world to get on it is led by the mother country, Mother Russia.
Seriously?
Yeah, followed by Ghana, Albania, Thailand, Japan, Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah, that'd be right.
And what did they say? The cost in New Zealand for apparently having these licit and illicit substances cost over $1,000 a week. So it's a pricey habit.
What sort of illicit substance are we talking about here? You pee or something?
The D-rugs. I don't know.
Jeez.
Couldn't tell you. Not really my territory, Jace.
Well,
certainly not condoning it, but certainly at the same time, you only live once.
No, we don't. We don't condone that sort of activity at all on Daily Bhuja. That's for sure. Are we going to a break now or a song? What's going on?
Yeah, we're going to a break. How much do you pay for your weed?
Well, you can just grow it yourself, of course.
All right.
Daily Bhuja with KFC.
Oasis there on Daily Bhuja.
Oh, just thought. Speaking of Oasis.
Yeah.
Brothers who, well, they hate each other, but National Siblings Day, Jace. Have you done anything to celebrate that?
No, I haven't actually, strangely enough. It would be a hell of a day for you. Well, how many siblings have you got? 5, haven't you?
4 older brothers.
4 older brothers. Yeah, I've got 1 older brother.
Yeah.
So what, do you guys get together, have a bit of a family kind of...
No, we can't stand each other. You?
Yeah, pretty much the same. No, my brother and I get on pretty well, actually. He's a cop down in Tauranga.
Oh yeah, I met him, actually.
Big unit, isn't he?
When we were in Tauranga.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with him.
No, certainly you wouldn't want to mess with him.
He had the slug, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he's got the slug. I mean, I think that's par for the course. If you're going to be a policeman of any kind of description, you've got to go for the moustache.
Was he the protective brother at school for you when you're growing up type thing?
No, he hated me then.
Right, yeah.
So he was quite happy for people to pick on me, but I always got my way. You see, I was bullied at school, Matt, and that's how I turned into a top radio DJ, because I used words to diffuse the bullies.
Haunted past of Hoyt.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, my brother was kind of the school bully. So I was always safe. He didn't beat me up, but he beat up all my friends.
Did you have one of those moments, actually, as you do it often in families? It often happens between fathers and sons, where the father can be a real bully, and then the son, and he bullies the son, and then the son grows up and smacks the crap out of him?
Nah, that was the sort of a Jonah Lomu type situation, wasn't it?
Quite possibly could have been.
There
must have been that time, because you're a pretty solid unit. There must have been that time where you were maybe 15 or 16 and one of your bros came up and started to try and have a go at you and you smacked the crap out of them?
Nah, he's always been pretty strong. I tell you what, this very weekend just gone though, went to the Warriors game with him.
Yes.
And also,
this isn't the one that's coaching the Tongan rugby team, is it?
I'll say no for this story.
Okay.
Even though it is. But we came back to our flat. And he got a bit of he'd had a few. He was like, let's have a sculling contest in front of everyone.
God. Yeah.
And he was always a bit of a sculler.
Yes.
And I beat him. And he goes, best of 3. And then I beat him again. And I think that crushed him a little bit. That's I think to him is worse than actually being able to physically beat him up.
Right, okay.
He physically beat himself up after
So
that.
you didn't grow up stronger than him in the end and beat the crap out of him. You just basically drank him under the table.
Pretty much. I can just sink a bit of piss faster than him.
And actually, for a lot of men, that's far worse than being beaten up physically, isn't it? I mean, to be drunk under the table is a pretty devastating thing.
Not that I'm encouraging that, but God, it felt quite good.
Do you know I've drunk Leigh hard under the table once?
That I would pay to see.
Thanks, mate.
That is impressive.
Thanks, mate.
Good God. Hate to see the bill at the end of that.
Ended up in hospital, though. I was pretty crook.
Surprised you're still with us.
Oh, who's this? Oh, Fat Freddy.
Fat Freddy's bit of Razor.
They're all alive, eh?
What a ditty. Yeah.
I'm just saying, Matty, you know, it's just fair, mate, is all I'm saying. You've been on the show with me. You've got the show to do now. I don't think it's fair that I can just bugger off home now while you have to do the show by yourself. I mean, it's no biggie for me, man, to hang around and just do the show with you.
Well, for me, it's the other spelling of the word fair, if I'm being honest, Jace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd rather just, you know, we've had a lot of disruption today, a lot of disruption. Lee's on the piss at Harry's bar.
You want to keep your boat on an even keel.
Just get a bit of normality back to the show.
Okay, mate,
let you go home and maybe...
It's not because you think I'd mess your show up or anything like that.
No.
I mean, no.
No, you'd never do that.
No.
No, you don't have a track record of doing that. No, I want you get back and light that fire and get those sheepskin rugs down. Hopefully Terry's out, maybe.
Well, no, Terry's still there at the moment, actually.
Well, you probably do want to get home pretty good.
Well, yeah, kind of. Might go out for a bit of dinner myself, actually.
Don't want to keep you, Jace.
There's not any bars you're going to tonight, maybe, where the punters can come and meet you and you could shout them a beer?
Well, I'm here doing the show till 10.
Right, okay.
But I mean, there's all...
A lot of people go out at 10, man.
Well, it's only Wednesday, though.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Fair point.
I could, if anyone's keen to go to a bar in the Auckland CBD region at 10 o'clock, feel free, text me, 348, maybe come to the studio for a beer, 2 Graham Street.
Yeah, sounds good.
Come knock on the window.
Sounds good, mate.
Knock
good job.
on the door.
Hey, New Zealand, it's been great having your company this afternoon / early evening. Leigh Hart will be back again tomorrow for the regular Bhuja show. From Lobo de Noche and myself, take care out there. Until tomorrow, Bhuja to you.
Yeah!